So in this fourth video of Master of Data Analytics with Python and Tableau, we are going to talk about how you can install and Pandas in your Jupyter Notebook. We will import and analyze datasets using Pandas. So in this video, we will learn how to import datasets and in CVS file or Excel or JSON file. We will also perform basic data exploration and analytics analysis using Pandas, and you will understand key Pandas function for data manipulation. So why we are using the Panda? Because Panda is one of the most powerful libraries for data analysis. And you will know that how you can import data sets and perform basic analysis to uncover some insights. We will go through all the process in this video. Let's start with how you can install Pandas in your Jupyter Notebook. Pandas, okay. So for that you need to click on import pandas as pd. Click with shift plus enter. Alright, after that you need to import your data sets. We can import data sets in multiple formats like CSV or Excel or JSON file. So let's start with CSV file. I'm using the new data sets of this air quality. This is the government website, and you can also download any data sets from any official website. So in this we are going to analyze air quality city of New York. Okay, so this datasets contains information on New York City air quality. Okay, so after that you have to download from this is a comma separated values file, so it's a CSV file. So click on that, download, and after that you can see the download button here. It will automatically download in your computer, and now it's you have to select your path in that. But for that, how you can import this data sets into in this Jupyter Notebook. So for that you need to write df is equal to pd dot read dot slash csv, and you have to give the path of from your local. You have to give a path. Okay, so I am already select and I'm going to paste this my path here. So I use the click on shift plus enter. So it's in your, so your dataset is already readable. Now let's check the first few rows using the df dot head in your cell. Df dot head, click with shift plus enter. So now your data sets shows that how many you have unique ID. So this is all the information you got from the database data sets that you are giving in this Jupyter Notebook with using of CSV file. So these all the information that's in your data sets. Now it's only shows the first row of the dataset, but if you want to see more rows, use df. Let's try with df dot head dot. Let's say I want to use 10. Okay, so it will show you the new 10 lines, the first one, I mean. So yeah, here it is. From it shows like unique ID, indicator ID. This all the names, measure information. All these details are in your data sets. Okay, so after this this is all the done. Now it shows that how many rows you have, these rows and 1 to 10. So now it's like, let's try with Excel file. For that Excel file you have to search you have an Excel file. So let's say you don't have any Excel file, then you can use JSON file. For that, download JSON file here, right? So after that, you can explore your data sets. Before analyzing the data, we need to understand its structure, like how what's your data sets like looks like. So let's check the data set shape, column, and summary statistics. So for checking the data set shape, you need to write a code like tf.shape. All right, click with shift plus enter, and it will show you like how the summary of statistics here. This returns the number of rows and columns in our data set. So these are all the rows and columns on that. So let's say I want to check column names. Okay, so you need to write df dot columns. Okay, click with shift plus enter, so it shows the you have these types of column in your data set like unique id, indicator id, name, measure information. So these all the you can also see unique id and indicator id here, unique id indicator here, name, measure info. So these all are here. So see all the columns here, this one, all the geo place name, time period, start date. Okay, so these all are here. You can see, as you can see that. So let's assume that I want to see like what features are available for analysis. So like you need to check what's the data type of that. So for checking the data types, you need to write df dot t types. Yeah, so for that it gives you the data types. So unique id is integer, indicator is also integer, name is object, measure is object. So geo join id is float value. So float I can see, let's go over there, and you can see that so anything after a point, like let's say here is like 409 point like 15. So it's a float value. All right, you can't say it's an integer value. This is an integer value. They don't have any after any numbers after point. So okay, so the anything after point is a float value, and is there any don't have any like point, so it's an integer value. So these are the values, these are the data types that are giving in your by using this command. So after that you can so now it's let's write it down. Let's say assume I want a summary of statistics. I want to see like the column are numerical, categorical, or text based. So you have to write it down. Step describe. Okay, so this shows that these functions like give the important statistics like mean and median, these all or standard deviation for numerical columns, right? So these are the like very basic thing that you can check your data sets, like what is the integer value, how many columns you have, the rows you have, the first 10 lines of uh, the information that are in your data sets. And after that you can also see the first five using this command, this code. Okay, after that okay guys, so after analyzing this all the information, let's assume you want to check the missing values that are in your data sets. So for that you have to write the df dot is null. Okay, you have to like null dot sum. Hit on the shift plus enter, so it shows that you have this missing value, and it helps us to identify missing data that needs to cleaning. Okay, so for alright guys, so now let's perform some basic analysis to understand air quality trends. So if you want to see trends, you have to find the counting the unique indicators. So for that you have to write df uh, names name, okay, and dot unique. Hit on the shift plus enter and you can see the this tells us that how many different air quality indicators are presented in the dataset. So after that you got this information. Now it's time to find out how many average air pollution levels. So for that you can also type a df dot group by name. Alright, you have to be specified like name with capital and uh, use data values value and dot mean. It's hit on the shift plus enter and this calculates the average pollution level for every indicator. Okay, so you can see like 73.43, 67.77. So this calculates the average pollution level for each indicators. So now let's find out like top 5 most polluted location. So like most polluted locations, you have to write it like df dot group by, because you want to find it from the group, right? So like geo place name, you want to see the name, right? And for that go to data value and mean. All right, mean. For that mean dot and large just. So you need to you want to see the top 5 most polluted location. So for like you have to write 5 because and largest, okay, and mean it will give you the data value like top 5. So click on that. So as you can see the high bridge is like 38.97, hunt point 37.55, so east harless like 34.56. So it give you the data value and the float value. These all the float values are. So uh, this helps us to identify the most polluted locations based on an average pollution levels. So after this you can also filtering and selecting the data. So how you can filter the data and select the data. So let's first of all let's start with filtering the data. So let's say I want to like specify like year like 2015. Okay, because we have the data if you can, if you go into our csv file, you can see like 2015 we have data. Let's check here. So yeah, these are all like there is a 2015, 14, 15. Most of the values are from the like the past years. Okay, 2011, 2002, and 2014. So let's see filter the data like the specific year. All right. So you want df 2015, right? Is equal to df like time period is equal to 2015. And also you can also you have to write because you want the code printed in your output. So dot head. So yeah, so it will give you the top 5. Okay, it's so these extracts the only the data from 2015 for focused analysis. So this is